Could this have been better? Of course it could have. Are the haters now gonna rage and complain and criticize and utterly destroy the manga even more than they already have after this chapter? Without a doubt. I never wanted to kill anyone, but if I wanted to kill anyone right now, I would have actually wanted to kill all the haters right now. But you should know that it's bad when even I says that no, this chapter did not work for me either. Wonder why though. But yeah, this is the fairy tale. Now that I have complained about this, let's talk about the chapter. But by the way, I'm not gonna watch a single other reviewer. Then again, now I think about it, I don't think no one else but me is gonna make a review of this. They're gonna be that spiteful. Onwards to the chapter, Natsu and Seraph clash, which is their first complaint, mostly because they're saying that Seraph absorbed infinite magic. However, you should all realize that Natsu has also infinite magic, because his power is the power of all of fairy tale. As Natsu consumes the magic by setting it on fire, he's basically making sure that every single of the guild fire is his fire. As Acnologia still chokes Jalal, suddenly Christina rises, has Anna and Ichika in the place, where they suddenly begins to fly towards that, as Anna calls Ichika a handsome man, and maybe that's the first one who actually calls Ichika a handsome one. Attacks Acnologia, and seemingly, well, and this is their second complaint, seemingly pushes Acnologia right into the portal. As Acnologia disappears into the light, it seems though that the end of the Dragon King is over. And then to their third complaints, Natsu defeats Seraph, even though people are not gonna like it. Why? It made perfect sense. And don't know, I'm not saying that for some bullshit like friendship power. If that was in real life, that wouldn't have happened. But if you think about it, how does infinite magic work? Well, you don't have no idea. It's infinite. So how do you counter infinitive? Simply by an undying will that with many different powers coming into one. His guild mark burned, and with that, the a lot of different fairy tales soul get into him. As finally defeats Seraph, the whole disappears, seemingly with Ichika and Anna. Is this the end of Acnologia? Well, who knows? Natsu's, his hand almost completely burned off, has practically defeated Seraph. However, the Mavis has successfully managed to arrive. Now she will end Seraph's destiny, probably with the way she has come to saying. However, there are still 10 chapters left. Will everything will be resolved in 10 chapters? Probably not. I mean, no one liked the chapter. Did I like it? Well, I definitely think it could have been better. And when I complain about fairy tale, then you should know that. Then you should really take that seriously, because I feel like I am the last person defending fairy tale. I probably am the last one. So when I complain about this, then you know you should take it seriously. After all, but there are still 10 chapters left, but I highly doubt anything will end. The end, it feels rushed now. Then again, many of the long distance mangas lately have been very rushed when they are getting to the end. And most of the ends have had a little bit unfeeling ability. It seems that Acnologia is defeated. In the end, this frustration that people feel clouded the emotionality about Ichika and Anna's sacrifice. I mean, that would actually have been kind of good that they sacrificed themselves. However, people still feel like that's not satisfying enough, which is the reason for that is simply because, well, I agree. As I said in many times earlier reviews, This was not the way I wanted Acnologia to be defeated. Unfortunately, Acnologia was written to be too powerful, and when a villain is too powerful, you can only defeat him this way. And I'm not saying that to the creator Hiro Mashima. No, I'm saying that to you all. Why? Because if, let's just say, by miracle, someone do defeat a Cthulhu character, what happens then? You still complain, because he's a Cthulhu and he's not supposed to be defeated. So that's the problem with overpowering villains. It doesn't matter how they're gonna be defeated. It doesn't matter how it's gonna be defeated. People will never like it. So this was the only way to defeat Acnologia. But I wanted Acnologia to die by the power of feelings, everyone's magic attacking him. But it seems like that's not gonna happen. But after this, it's only 10 or 9 chapters left. So, really, who is the last villain of all this? How is this all gonna end? If Acnologia do come back from that field, then we definitely know he will defeat. However, we have no idea. Next week's chapter is called Life Force, but given this chapter, it's obvious that no one besides me is gonna read it. Yeah, this is my rant about Fairy Tail, but I will defend it even if I do not like the chapters that are gonna be released. I'm gonna defend it to the life of me, because I'm already looking forward to Hiro Mashima's next work. Fairy Tail is not the worst manga out there. Naruto was the worst manga, according to me. It had potential, but I just didn't like it. Bleach felt like me, one of the worst one. I wanted to say Assassination Classroom, but then again, I would be lying if I said that. That was one of the best. But for me, Tokyo Ghoul was one of the worst. It's one of the best mangas out there, but I still don't like it because, well, it's just too unhappy to my taste. And many more. But you still should remember Hiro Mashima's Raid Master. In the end, what is better than Raid Master and Fairy Tail? You know what? I think if I remember this, once Fairy Tail has ended, I think I will do a video comparing Fairy Tail to Raid Master and say what the other one had and what the other one lacked. In the meantime, I know you're gonna give me hateful comments. So, yeah, I guess I still have to say, give me your thoughts if you have any.